Hey, happy Catterday, guys. So it's Catterday, Saturday again, so I thought I'd do another cat since I did one last Saturday. Oh, but first off, yesterday I was talking about the wrestling volcano guy that I wrestled who had a head like a volcano, and I grabbed a picture real quick for this program from Japan. And here is Aso-san right here with the volcano head, where he puts the dry ice in the top and it steams, so that's pretty sweet. So I just wanted to give you a visual of that. And this is me right here, Kuroko Clutch, looking menacing. And I have a t-shirt right there of me holding a spoon and fork, and it says Akachan no tabemasu, I eat babies. So this was from Kyushu Pro Wrestling there we go, 2018. A couple years ago already. Yeah. Anyway, so today we're going back to the cats. I found a little toy of the day. I looked everywhere for a cat. Again, I don't have any toy cats. I don't have anything around. The closest I could come up with is this Battle Beast. Does anybody remember Battle Beast? This is not a cat. This is a fox. And they were like these little kind of rubbery toys that were super awesome. And they had these little heat sensitive things on their chest, and you could warm it up with your finger, and they would reveal fire, water, or wood. I think it was fire, water, and wood. I don't know why it was wood. And it was sort of like a paper, rock, scissors system. Anyway, so I was trying to figure out what the fox, if it was, if a fox was a canine or feline family. I figured it was a canine family thing. And so before I started this video, so I don't look like an idiot, I looked it up, and it is indeed more like a canine family of canines. So it is in the dog family, but has behaviors more like a cat, so it can be confused. But yes, it is more like a dog, but it does have the behaviors of a cat. So there we go. And it sounds like it's a common mistake, so I won't feel silly that I didn't know that, even though I was pretty sure. But anyway, so I'm going to do another cat today. Today I'm going to do a tiger. Figure that's in the feline family, and I figured he could be like, this cat could be like in the, every small town needs sort of like doesn't have enough to do kind of bumbling cop, little police officer. So I figure this tiger can be our cop for the island, and he's going to be walking around. He's going to be whistling a tune. He just likes to walk around and whistle, and I was just kind of walking around, strutting around with his hands in his pockets, whistling a tune. So I'm going to name him Melodic Moe. No, Moe Melodic. It's going to be Moe Melodic. And it's not based on anybody in real life that's popular right now. Not at all. I'm going to make sure we're going to give him some nice flowing hair in the back. He's got a few... Oh, I better give him an eyebrow ring too. Not based on anyone in real life at all. This is just somebody for the island. And I'll give him a badge. And he's just going to be walking along, minding his own business. Walking his beat. He's a beat cop. He's just going to be walking around, just for fun. Let's give him like a little knee brace. Maybe he had a little work-related injury. Not related to anybody in real life at all. Just Moe Melodic, the local officer. I'm going to give him like a little walkity McTalkity on here. He'll have his badge. And he's just strutting along the street, enjoying his day as a nice little beat cop. And I think that's all he needs there. And then I'll just make like a little cityscape background. So already, I'll jump ahead. I'm going to sketch this in, and then we'll go to the inking. All right, let's ink in Mr. Moe Melodic, who is the beat cop on Ampersand Island. Make his ears. I'm just going to put just like this kind of generic police shape logo on there, and then I'll just throw an ampersand on it. because that would seem appropriate. They're pretty relaxed on this police force because they don't mind if he's got an eyebrow piercing too. They're like, you know, that's cool. And he's a little unshaven. What are you going to tell a tiger? How could you possibly walk up to a tiger and say, you can't do this or that? Like, so far, I think that's the biggest predator on the island. Although I think Officer Moe is probably one of the least intimidating ones, wouldn't you say? Which is kind of fun since he's the police officer. Let's move that badge up there. There's like a little name taggy medalio. It says that identifies his name. And you imagine he's one of those cops that's just always kind of, could also be like this Barney Fife-ish type character that's always looking for danger, thinking that something's going on, but whenever he thinks something actually is up, it obviously isn't, and nothing's happening. And he gets a little jumpy that way. I'll give him, I don't know. So he already has a radio on his shirt, but I'll give him another radio. That's the one that he uses to like call his mom or something to see if she's put lunch on yet. Because we'll say that Moe likes to go visit his mother every day. You know what? He probably lives with his mother. Let's just say he lives with his mother. I'll give him a nightstick. I don't know. It's a little. It's not that he's ever needed. He probably uses it for like smacking the lids to jars that he can't get open or something. Smacking the bottom of a ketchup bottle. And gosh, what kind of shoes? Let's give him just regular old tennis shoes. And yet another character wearing a ball cap. Good heavens. All right, he's looking pretty pleased. There we go. Oh yeah, we got to make the musical notes spouting out of his head. And then I decided to I'm just going to keep the cat theme going. I thought maybe, I said that there's probably like very little crime. Maybe he's just trying to catch jaywalkers or that kind of thing. Or maybe just watching people's parking meters. But right now there's an actual crime in progress. And I made another cat here. And she is robbing a bank. Or something like that. She's got a big bag of money. She's making a getaway. She's running away from the bank looking back. And since Moe was just whistling his tune and walking along, he is totally none the wiser. I'm going to give her this big, comical sack of money, and we'll know that it's a sack of money because it'll have a big Scrooge McDuck dollar bill sign on it. Oh yeah, and I was putting ampersands on some of these bills. Blah, blah, blah. Something like that. There's probably somebody's picture in the middle. Jebediah Ampersand or something. The founder. Not that though, something else. We still haven't named this city or the village. You think by now, I've been doing this for, I don't know, however long, that I would have come up with that by now, but I haven't. Maybe tomorrow. I'm going to make that look like the screw on top to a bottle of bubbles. And she's going so fast that these bubbles are not floating away. They're just going straight back. Like if you're going at a slow, leisurely pace, the bubbles would be drifting upward. But these ones are just kicking out straight back because she is just zipping along. She's making her getaway. And then I'm going to put this wheel up front. So I'll have that exposed wheel that locks on just on one side. I'll make sure that's on the other side. And I'll just put that thing that has things going on. I don't know anything about motors, so I don't know what that could be. It's something that makes something happen. It's got vents on it for keeping whatever happens inside cool. You know, that. And we'll make a few bills kind of floating away here in the breeze. She's losing some cash as she goes. Let me make like a ampersand that goes that way. That one's reversed, but whatever. All right, cool. And then I put a tree over here. I decided to, I haven't really fleshed out the city, but I looked back at the Octopiper, and there's this building back here with the round windows. It's across the street from the movie theater. I put this building here. It is a yet to be determined purpose of this building, but it's going to be right behind Mr. Moe Melodic. Office space. Maybe it's just an office. I don't know. I'll think of something for it. It's sort of a nondescript building because every downtown just has that somewhat nondescript building that you don't know exactly what's in there. It would be fun to peek into them and find out that it's really something actually quite exciting, but the odds are not in its favor. Let me put like a little garbage can stuff in this alleyway back here. And then I was also thinking of that cat cafe from last week where we did Baron. Where's that picture? No, I'm not really digging that one up right now. It's over there somewhere. Oh, here it is. So we got Baron inside the cafe here talking to this other cat. So I thought maybe I'd do the exterior of that cafe. I was going to try to come up with some sort of name for that too. But I do like the idea of just it being called the Cat Cafe, since cat cafes are a thing. And why not just make it obvious? So I was trying to get clever with it for a little bit. And I thought, no, let's just go with calling it the Cat Cafe. And I'm just going to make this big, very wide-eyed cat because it's been sipping coffee. And oh, you know what? I'm going to do something different. But down below here, I just wrote the word Cat Cafe, but I'll make it like above a coffee mug. Like that. And then I'll just put, yeah, I can fit the words Cat Cafe inside. Cat. Yeah, I like how I did that. Let's make that C a little bigger. Yeah, that looks kind of junky, but I'll fix it some other day on the next drawing. Cat Cafe. They hand painted the sign and they didn't hire anybody to do it legit. They thought they'd just do it themselves, so that's why that C looks kind of janky. Let's go make it look like it's purposely janky. That'll make the other letters look a little janky, and then they all will look janky, and then it will look like it was all done on purpose. And then I'll just pencil that in. Not pencil. This is indeed a pen. Oh, good heavens, there's a lot going on here, isn't there? And all right, so I'll just ink this in. We're going to go into turbo mode here and just blast in all that paint so we can look at what I'm responsible for. So, all right, we'll catch you back on the other side of painting. All right, there it is. Here is Moe Melodic whistling on, just heading down the street on his beat, checking things out, not really paying attention, as there is clearly a robbery by this lovely bobtail cat, who I have not named yet. I don't know. If you think of a name for her, let me know. If you think of a name for Purr, let me know. She's whizzing right by the cat cafe. This is a very cat-centric picture for Catterday. So keep watching through the weekend, and next week, hang with me. I've got more pictures coming up, more ideas of cooking, and this clearly just straight from my imagination, not grounded in anyone in reality. We have Moe Melodic and unnamed, like, bobtail cat here. So, all right, I'll see you guys on Sunday.